The engine is starting up.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps to cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Riff Nation Network, the RNN. Putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you could need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Becoming Universally Aligned. I am your host, Cindy, and I am a Reiki master teacher. I do sound therapy, Reiki tuning forks. So tonight, actually, I was thinking, considering all of the energy that is going on planetary, everything that we have been through over Christmas, those types of things, I'm going to try and do a sound bath tonight. So I'm going to see how this works, actually. I'm not sure if I have to mute my speakers so that it doesn't echo in here. So what I might do, I'm going to pull up the chat because I won't be able to look at the chat, actually, as we go. But what I will do is when I'm finished, we can go back and we can talk. But anyhow, yeah, and especially with the new moon that is happening right now too. So that was last night, and we are setting our intentions, and these are for long-term goals. And can be used for the month, but these intentions that we're setting are specifically asking us to make our long-term plan. So grounding is super important with that. So we will do a lot of grounding in here too. So what I am going to do here, I'm just going to open up the chat here too. Okay. So no new comments yet. Okay. So if the sound is not good, if someone can actually message me on Facebook and let me know, and then I will go back and I will mute my sound on my speakers so that it's just the microphone that's going. So okay. So what I'm going to do, if you can bear with me for a second, I have some candles going. I'm going to turn off the light and I will start playing probably for about a good 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. So just one second. Okay. So wiggle your toes. If you guys were had your eyes closed, just come back to your body. I'm sorry, this is my first time trying to do it on with the chat. So hopefully the sound was good. I didn't receive any messages saying that it wasn't. So tonight, that was a big mix of the root chakra and the third eye, so grounding and clarity at the same time. If anyone's in here, can you let me know how you felt, or I guess where were you feeling it? Oh, hi, Linda. How are you? I'm going to just go through and say hi to everybody. I see, so Mish is on here, Astrolight Paranormal. Hi. Oops, that's okay. I gotta go over here. Yeah, I should have waited a little bit longer. So next time I'll wait a little bit longer until everyone gets in the chat. And Heidi, thank you for sharing, Heidi. And Mish is here as well. Let's see. Yes, you want to experience being in the room. I know. I want to listen to the replay to see how it is, because I know in the room the sound bounces off each wall, and so it's the binaural beats, right? And it goes. So that's part of the healing too, because we are syncing each part of our brain, right? It's really something. And I mean, like, obviously I benefit from each time. Oh, lunchtime. Is it lunch? I say that to people too. Like a lot of the times, yeah, it's fine to do Reiki in the morning on yourself and things like that. But when you're going for sometimes physical or pain relief, I find to do it in the evening or later in the day when you can get that rest, because we all know that healing happens when we are resting. So also doing a bit of the throat chakra, and I know that I didn't have a copy of the Schumann to share tonight, but I know that for the last few days there has been a lot of the energy in the throat chakra and third eye as well. And I'm still working on this sinus cold here. It's been like since the beginning of December, but I feel like it's everyone right now. Like must be a virus or something that is going on. Oh, that's nice. So it's 1:11 there. That's really nice. In the afternoon. So, ahead of time though. You are ahead of us. That's neat. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed that, because maybe when it falls around a new moon or a full moon, I thought just because we have had and we are going into a lot of wonky energy, and I feel like we are still, even though we are in the new year, we are still shedding, we are still clearing things, and that's a lot of things that I'm finding with clients and other people that are doing this work is so we're in the planting stage, and we haven't really jumped into that full force year of the horse yet, but it is the energy is still there, but it feels like we are kind of in between. We're really still in the prep stage. We're getting a lot of chance to do prep. So Linda, I cut my finger a little bit ago and it's hard to type. It's throbbing a little. My cat came over and sat with me, was talking to my guides, calling in healing and abundance, telling them I was ready to receive for my highest good. Yes, so next time I will, before I go ahead and start, we will do a little prep meditation beforehand. So at the very beginning, I used a pyramid, which the pyramid is actually, I'm going to get it if you don't mind me doing this. Hold it over. So this pyramid, the tone, so this one is 1400 and then 12. I have an app on my phone and I suggest to anyone to always use this app and test what the frequency is because they do get off tune. You might have a crack or something and you might not know that it's a little bit off. And even when you first buy them too, especially the root, because they sell it as C, but you might be getting a crown chakra one, which is the C4, but your root chakra needs to be C less than 3 to have that deeper tone, right? For it to match those chakras. So I like to use the app on my phone to test my tuning forks, all of that, to see what the frequency is as well. So that's really good. And I often say that. And at the end, I also do say, you want to thank your guides, teachers, and loved ones for receiving. A lot of the times call in your higher self to come to your physical, into your physical and rest. And a lot of the times you can receive messages at that same time too. Solar energy also. Yes, I have been, I've missed a few of the daily updates, but I think that the solar spot is now around facing us. And I think the last time that I looked at it, it's kind of in the shape of a whale's tail, if that means anything to anyone. Mish, I'm going to look for that app here. Just let's see. It is called N-Track Tuner. And I don't know if you can see it here, but it will actually tell you what frequency you're speaking in. And even if it's silent, it'll show you frequencies coming in and out. So there's different settings on it as well. So you can see like it's telling you frequency and it's also telling you the tone. So yeah, I'm not monotone. my voice is going up and down. Yeah, so it will tell you the hertz. It's very good. And I like to use it. Well, I shouldn't say I use it every day, but I use it often. Just checking my tools that I'm using. What else was I going to say about that today? iTrack or in-track. In-track. Is that... Oh. N track. You know what I will do? I'll put it in the chat here. So N track tuner. So I think people can use it to tune a guitar as well. N track tuner. Yeah. And it's a free app as well. It works for me anyhow, so I don't need anything. Yeah, so how are people feeling after? You can actually you can listen to this one with headphones on as well. And if anyone wants, just you can message me or send me a message, and I will send you a longer version of a sound bath that is very nice. That I have a couple recordings. One was from, I think it was in September 21st, when we had the solar and lunar eclipse kind of within a couple weeks apart. And those are really nice as well. So I can send you those to listen to as well. It's really good for relaxation or before bed a lot of the times too. Oh, and we have some more people popping in too. Hi, thank you for watching tonight. You may have missed it, but if you want to watch the replay, it was a nice sound bath. And so I am in Ontario, Canada, and we again are having another snowstorm. It's quite wild out there tonight, really windy. We didn't get the snow, I think, that they were talking about, but the wind is pretty wicked. So you guys are very welcome. It's I feel like you know, and I think that's why people just enjoy doing things around the house, listening to music too, because it's what resonates with your heart. Now, so what I do too, and it's too bad, I wish I had have had it a little bit brighter in here. But so I include 2 to 3 frequencies when we're working. So what I find that does, it works the 2 chakras and the 3rd chakra, and it actually connects and opens your hara line as well. So it's kind of bridging those in between. And it brings a lot of clarity. It removes stress, pain, things like that as well. So feel free to play it whenever you like. And I'll make sure that I get some more done too. Some of these snow days, I know that's not going to last forever, but I was thinking too about actually doing some sessions, recording it on here in case I can't do a show. And then somehow I can play that recording instead of doing a live. But yeah, the headphones make a big difference, and it just blocks out everything else. I find a lot of the times when I have the headphones on, and it's just as I am calling in or connecting, asking to connect to my spirit guides, my dog will come and like lay on me, and it kind of gets me out of that. But it's so funny. I swear every time she does that. So funny. So guys, I am probably going to end this show early tonight. just so that I can pack up and get home in the snow. I'm sure I have to shovel when I get into the driveway, but I appreciate you all and thank you so much for watching. Next week, I have a girl on, and I don't know too much about the Eden method, energy method. So she is, her name is Shauna Baldoni, and she teaches yoga. She practices the Eden Energy Method, so it'll be a good show to watch. And yeah, so I'm interested in learning a bit more about it as well. I feel like all of these modalities, the more that we learn, the better it is for us, right? And if we're finding something and it's not resonating, so keep digging, right? Because I mean, we can learn as much as we want, but the biggest part of it is trying to find something that feels really good with us, right? And then that's the one that we're going to stick with. So anyhow, okay, you are so welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Oh, that's Victoria. Yes, okay. Now I know. Now I know. All right. So I will see you guys next week when I bring Shauna on, and you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for watching.